What's going on, everybody? Good morning. I hope you're having a fantastic start to your day. Uh, so this live, right? I gotta come on here. I got to. I got to. I wouldn't be right if I didn't come on here and talk about this because, you know, a lot of people, man, they got an opinion, right, about January 6th, and that's cool. Whatever. Your opinion is your opinion, whether you support us or you don't support us, right? But it doesn't negate the fact that we went through hell. There was a lot of brothers, man, that went through hell and lost a lot. A lot of brothers lost a lot because of January 6th, and some of them, a lot of them, really. Matter of fact, everybody didn't deserve to lose everything that they lost. I'm gonna call it out, man. All right, but this has got to be talked about because, hey, what's going on, Don? This has got to be talked about because they are attacking right now uh, Julie Kelly. And for those of you who don't know who Julie Kelly is, let me go ahead and pull her page up real quick so you guys can see who it is that I'm talking about right now. All right, because I'm sure a lot of you don't know her. Some of you do know her. That's Julie Kelly right there. All right, if you guys are on X, go ahead and give her a follow. She's amazing. All right. So right now there's some controversy that's out there saying that Julie Kelly donated to the Clintons before and donated to Democrats before, and they're trying to beat her up over it. Now, here's the funny thing about it all, right? The funny thing about it is Trump himself used to be a Democrat. Trump himself donated to Democrats. All right. So how can anybody sit up here and judge Julie Kelly for what she used to do? Or even, I'll even be fair and say, even if she was donating to this day, let's say that her vote was going to Kamala Harris. Let's pretend, right? Her vote's going for Kamala Harris, and she donated to the Kamala Harris campaign because she agrees with Kamala Harris over Trump now. Whatever. When do we become so divided in this country that you throw away all the good that somebody did based off of the political candidate that they choose to vote for? Okay? Now, regardless of what she used to be, if she was a Democrat before, whatever, I don't care. She was the first person to take a stand. You know, when we was rotting away up in DC DOC and we didn't have no voice at the time, right? I was scared to use mine because, you know, I had a huge platform. So I was real nervous to get out there and say anything because they had us on lock. And this was at the time where I was at a point where I was fearful for my life when COs was talking about, you know, killing us. This is the truth. COs was threatening our lives. So I used the tablet to get a message out and sent to Julie Kelly. Julie Kelly was the first one. She had a larger platform than mine to take a stand and blast it and say, this is un-American what is happening to these men. And she aired it out. She was the first person when the feds was lying, saying that they didn't throw flashbangs into the crowd. She was the first person. I sent her my video. I did that for my man Ryan Nichols because the feds was lying in his case, saying that there was no flashbangs or no projectiles thrown out into the crowd. So I had the video. I shared the video out to Julie Kelly, and guess what she did? She put that thing out there for the world to see and called the feds out. She called them out and said, if this is what you're saying in this report, how is this video possible? She did that. She took a stand for us, and to be honest with you, it makes it even more poetic if she was a Democrat, because that shows you that it's not about a person's political identity. She stood up as a regular human being saying this is wrong what's happening to my fellow Americans, regardless of what we did on January 6th. She took a stand for us. And she's caught a lot of heat for it. Believe me, she's caught a lot of heat for it. So people need to get out of this mind frame, man, where you're thinking that people can't be good just because they're a Democrat or they're a Republican. On both sides, Democrats, you can't think that all Republicans are evil and they're the devil. Republicans, you can't say all Democrats are evil and they're the devil. That's not the case. People are people. You have some people that are too deeply ingrained into their political identity that they can't see the humanity inside of another person that they disagree with politically. So if Julie Kelly is a Democrat, I still want to say, Julie, thank you so damn much, because you helped us out. When you put that stuff on blast, that's when conditions started to change, because they're like, oh shit, they got a voice out there that's got a large platform. She started making waves. She started getting us set up with interviews. She started helping us to get the word out of what was going on inside of there, and it completely changed our circumstances while we were locked up. So before anybody wants to come on and start bashing her about who she donated to or who she's voting for, just remember, it doesn't change the good that she does, that she's still doing. Just because somebody's voting for another party doesn't make them a fucking bad person. Get that out of your mind, okay? I'm a Trump supporter all the way through, love Trump, right? But he's not fucking Jesus, okay? Y'all got to get the ones that are too deeply rooted and literally are worshiping Trump to the point where you can't even have a conversation with the other side because, oh, they're Democrat. That's the problem in this country. We got a political divide. We are still countrymen and countrywomen. We are still brothers and sisters in this country. So stop the bullshit and stop talking bad about somebody that's done so much good. Cut it out. If you're going to come at it for something, come at it for something that's actual, like evil. Oh no, she donated to Democrats before. What the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Who gives a fuck how somebody spends their money? If she aligns herself with who she aligns herself with, that's none of your business. That's none of your business. That's always been the thing in this country. Don't you remember when Democrats and Republicans actually were friends? Do you guys remember that? You remember the time when you can be voting for somebody different and it be okay? Hell, we love Trump so much that he used to be a Democrat and he became a Republican, and we fuck with Trump, don't we? We all Trump supporters, aren't we? We don't damn him for who he used to donate to. Don't do that to somebody else who's done nothing but try to help me. She's tried to help me and all the J6ers. She didn't discriminate about what charges you had. She didn't discriminate about your religion, your color. If you needed a voice and you was being mistreated, she was there. So you guys kick fucking rocks, man. Kick rocks. If you got something bad to say about her because of who she's donating to, man, you got to fix your brain. Fix your brain. Fix your heart. Fix your heart, bro. You guys are talking about unfollowing her now because what? You supported all the work that she's doing and she's still doing. She's still helping. She's still being a voice. And you all still know, even if like I say, it's even more poetic. Let's say that she's voting for Kamala Harris. How poetic is it that a Kamala Harris supporter, if she is that, is still helping out J6ers on the other side? Isn't that what we want? We want to heal the divide in this country. Now, Julie, I'm not saying that you are. Let me get this out. I'm not saying that Julie Kelly is voting for Kamala. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is if she was, hell, that to me, that's even more poetic that this whole time, somebody who was supposed to be in the eyes of the media, supposed to be a opposition, is helping the wrong treatment of Americans that are incarcerated. She's been the only one deep diving, man. I'm talking deep diving all the time, putting things out there, trying to find out what's going on with the pipe bomber. All of it. She's been on it, spending thousands of hours, reading thousands of articles, writing thousands of articles. How dare you, man? What the fuck is wrong with you? Y'all got to get it together. Get it together, man. Shout out to Julie Kelly. I love you. I don't give a fuck who you vote for, Julie. I love you and I appreciate you. Real talk, because you was a voice for me. You helped me out. All right. So I appreciate you for helping me and my brothers that was locked up and are still locked up inside of DC DOC. I appreciate you. And I don't give a fuck who you voting for or who you donated to. And anybody that don't like it, I don't give a fuck either. I hope y'all have a good day.